She hugged a stranger to avoid her ex. She didn't know he was a billionaire who'd fall for her. Sometimes, life changes in a single second. Not because of a big decision, but because of a small, unexpected act of kindness. One moment you're trying to escape the past, and the next, you're stepping into a future you never imagined. This is a story about a woman who hugged a stranger out of fear and desperation, and how that simple, honest moment of kindness ended up changing two lives forever. Before we begin, if you enjoy emotional, real lifestyle stories that remind us of the power of kindness, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments. This is Heartfelt Moments, and your support helps us keep these stories alive. Now, let's begin. Emily Carter never planned to hug a stranger that afternoon. She was standing inside a busy coffee shop in downtown Chicago, pretending to scroll through her phone while her heart pounded in her chest. Through the glass window, she saw him. Her ex-boyfriend, Ryan. The man who had once promised forever and then shattered her trust without a second thought. Emily's hands started to shake. Ryan was walking closer, scanning the cafe like he was looking for someone. Looking for her. She didn't want a scene. She didn't want questions. And most of all, she didn't want to reopen wounds that had taken her months to stitch together. Her eyes darted around the cafe, searching for an escape. That's when she noticed a man standing near the counter. Tall, well-dressed, calm. He looked safe. Without thinking, Emily walked straight up to him. Before the man could say a word, Emily wrapped her arms around him and buried her face against his chest. "I'm so sorry," she whispered quickly. "Please don't push me away. I just need this for a moment." The man froze. For a brief second, Emily worried she had made a terrible mistake. But then, slowly, he lifted his arms and gently hugged her back. "It's okay," he said softly. "Take your time." Outside the window, Ryan stopped. He saw Emily hugging another man. His face tightened, then he turned away and walked down the street without looking back. Emily exhaled, her whole body relaxing at once. She pulled away, her cheeks burning red. "I'm really sorry," she said, stepping back. "That was completely inappropriate. My ex was outside, and I panicked." The man smiled, not annoyed at all. "I figured it was something like that," he said. "I'm Daniel." "Emily," she replied. "And thank you. You didn't have to do that." "Sometimes people do things because they need kindness in that moment," Daniel said. No explanation required. They ended up sitting at a small table, talking like old friends. Emily told him about her recent breakup, how Ryan had cheated, how it crushed her confidence. Daniel listened without interrupting, without judgment. Daniel shared less about himself. He said he worked a lot, traveled often, and didn't have many real connections anymore. He spoke simply, almost carefully. What Emily didn't know was that Daniel Moore was the founder of a massive tech company. A billionaire whose name regularly appeared in business magazines. To her, he was just a man with kind eyes and a calm voice. Over the next few weeks, they kept running into each other. Sometimes at the same coffee shop. Sometimes on walks along the river. Each meeting felt natural, easy, honest. Daniel admired Emily's kindness. The way she smiled at strangers. The way she thanked servers by name. The way she listened with her whole heart. Emily admired how grounded Daniel was. He never rushed her. Never tried to impress her. He treated her like she mattered. One evening, Daniel invited Emily to dinner. The restaurant was elegant, but not flashy. As they talked, Emily noticed something different about him that night. He seemed nervous. "Emily," Daniel said quietly, "there's something I should tell you." Her heart skipped. "Okay." "I haven't been completely honest about my life," he said. "Not because I wanted to lie, but because I wanted to be seen as just a person." He took a breath. "I own a tech company. It's grown bigger than I ever expected. I'm very wealthy." Emily stared at him, stunned. "You're rich?" she asked. Daniel smiled awkwardly. "That's one way to put it." She leaned back, processing everything. Then she laughed. "You know," she said, "that explains why you always insist on paying." Daniel laughed too, relieved. "You're not angry?" Emily shook her head. "I hugged you because I was scared. You helped me because you were kind. That's who you are to me. Not your money." That moment changed everything for Daniel. For years, he had wondered if anyone would ever care about him for who he truly was. Emily already had, before she knew anything else. As their relationship grew, they faced challenges. Emily struggled with trusting again. Daniel struggled with letting someone into a world he had built walls around. But kindness bridged the gaps. When Emily had doubts, Daniel reassured her with patience, not pressure. When Daniel felt overwhelmed by his responsibilities, Emily grounded him with warmth and understanding. Months later, Daniel took Emily back to the same coffee shop where they first met. "Do you remember what you said to me that day?" Daniel asked. Emily smiled. "I think I apologized about 10 times. You also said you just needed a moment," he said. "That moment changed my life." He reached into his pocket and pulled out a small ring. "I don't want a perfect love," Daniel said. "I want a real one. Built on kindness. Built on moments like that." Tears filled Emily's eyes as she nodded yes. They didn't share their story with the world. To them, it wasn't about wealth or fate. It was about two people choosing kindness in a moment that could have gone differently. Emily never hugged Daniel because he was a billionaire. Daniel never fell for Emily because she needed saving. They found each other because kindness opened a door neither of them knew existed. And that's the reminder we leave you with today. You never know what someone is carrying. You never know how powerful a simple act of kindness can be. A smile. A hug. A moment of understanding. Sometimes, kindness doesn't just change a day. It changes a life. So go out there and be kind. You might just be part of someone else's miracle.